How many years have you attended Douglas?
I've attended Douglas for 9 years.
13 years.
I went to Douglas since I was in preschool, so 13 years now.
12 years. I've attended Douglas for around 6 years, moved here in the 6th grade right after Christmas break, so around 6 years.
8, 9 years.
I've been at Douglas since kindergarten.
Since 4th grade, so 8 years this year. 9 years. 8 or 9 years.
I've attended Douglas for 13 years, starting in kindergarten.
What activities and clubs have you been involved in while attending Douglas High School?
I've been in NHS, I've been in D Club, I've been in National Honor Society, I've been in Spanish Club, and that's about and cheerleading.
I cheer, play basketball and volleyball. I'm in Mu Alpha Theta National Honor Society. I'm president of the D Club and I'm secretary of the class.
D Club, Spanish Club, National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and then I play softball and volleyball.
Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Science Club, AV Club. That's it. I recently quit band, but I was involved in band for around 5 years. FFA, I've been in FFA for 4. Competed in math team for 3 years. NHS, involved in NHS, Mu Alpha Theta.
SGA, Yearbook, FCCLA, Interact Club, Spanish Club, Color Guard, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, and I attended Girl State.
Basketball, volleyball, cheer, Mu Alpha Theta, NHS, D Club, and Interact Club.
I've been in many clubs and many organizations at Douglas High School, to include FFA, SGA. I've been in 4-H. Many of you may not know that, but I've been in 4-H, and I also been class president for several years, and I've liked to be a leader in my school.
I'm still in FCCLA, National Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta, and then as of this year, SGA.
Participated in FCCLA, SGA. I played football, baseball, and that's pretty much it.
What's your favorite memory from being at Douglas?
My favorite memory is going to nationals in Orlando, Florida with the cheer team to compete at nationals.
Mine is winning Eagle Week our junior year.
Definitely participating in all of the Eagle Week and homecoming games.
Every time I see Diego fall over, I don't know.
Participating in homecoming and Eagle Week.
The locker room talks before and after games.
One of my favorite memories is when Jace whipped his shirt off during the concert during Eagle Week.
I don't know. I think my freshman year of homecoming was probably one of the best right before COVID. That was a pretty great time.
What teacher has been your biggest influence and why?
My biggest influence has been Miss Gentry because she's always pushed me to be the best that I can be in class and out of class.
Her and Miss Amber have been my biggest influence.
Coach Baker, because he pushes me on and off the field, and he is an incredible teacher.
Miss Embern, because she's one of the few teachers that I actually do my work in. One of the biggest teachers that influenced me was Miss Higdon, now known as Miss Cordell. She opened my eyes to this reality of schools early on, 7th grade almost. So, favorite teacher, definitely.
Miss Baker, because she's a good teacher.
It'd probably be Miss Brunt, because she actually pushed me and knew I could do better.
Probably Miss Amber, because she brings joy into everything that she does, and she's kind of that spotlight when I'm coming to school. A lot of times I don't want to come to school, but I'm here and I try to get my work done, and she's always that joy in my life.
The most inspirational teacher that I know is probably Miss Guffey. She no longer teaches here, but she was inspirational. She was our English teacher. She was always somebody that we could go talk to.
I'd say Miss Baker.
What advice would you give the upcoming freshmen?
To stay on top of your work because it will come back and it'll start piling up and you'll get stressed out. And to stay out of trouble because there are consequences to your actions.
Play all the sports you can and join all the clubs you can.
Dual enrollment classes can be your best friends if you stay on top of your work. Noah. And, yeah, okay.
Take it day by day, one day at a time. First year don't really matter that much. Don't sweat it too much. Really start focusing 10th grade, hit the ACT, pre-ACT, get it done. It'll pay off in the long run.
To try to be in clubs and do as much as you can.
Probably to just stick with school. A lot of kids, they want to drop out or they don't try their hardest, but the biggest thing is to, show up to school, do, give effort in everything that you do.
Walk on the right side of the hallway, please.
Yeah.
Some advice I would give is just do everything that you can do and participate in, because eventually you won't have that opportunity and you'll miss it.
I hope you guys don't have a pandemic that ruins the other half of your freshman year and your sophomore year. But despite that, I would say just, you may hate coming to school, but when I was a freshman, I know I did. There were times where I had a lot of fun, but there were times where I was always scared that, it's new, it's a new place, and it can be nerve-wracking, or you can get stressed out because there's so much stuff to do. But it will literally fly by so fast. I'm a senior now, and I graduate in 3 weeks, and it feels like yesterday was my first day of freshman year. So I would just say enjoy every moment, because you're gonna wish it. If you wished you were already done, I wish I graduated, or I was already graduating this year instead of this year, whatever. Don't. Just live in every moment and just try to have fun and study for a test, because good grades are good.
What is one thing you wish you would have done during your years at DHS?
I wish I would have been more involved in other clubs, and I wish I would have played more sports, started off at a younger age.
I'm the same way. I wish I would have done more academic clubs.
Participated more during Eagle Week and homecoming?
I like everything that I did, but probably to work on my public speaking skills. Speaking to other people, and that was a big thing I need to work on.
Sometimes I wish I was more involved with sports. I played golf for 2 years, but I wish I would have done more other things sport-wise, just to be more involved in that.
I wish I would have played softball.
What are your plans after high school?
I'm going to go to Sneed for 2 years and cheer there, and I'm going to get my general education there, and then I'm going to transfer to Jacksonville for 2 to 3 years to study secondary teaching.
I'm also going to cheer at Sneed while getting my elementary education degree.
My plans after high school is to go to Sneed, get an associate's degree, and hope to transfer to a 4-year university and go ahead and start my own business when I come back home to Douglas, hopefully, and hopefully run for political office one day.
I'm going to do Sneed State, and then I'm going to Jacksonville to study forensics.
My plans after high school include pursuing a mechanical engineering degree, 2 years at Sneed, and then transferring to Auburn for the last 2 years.
To go to Sneed to be a teacher.
My plans after high school is to attend Sneed State Community College to do my basics, and then I'd like to transfer out to JSU to pursue a degree in criminal justice.
I plan to go to college. I'm going to go to Sneed to get my basics out of the way, and then I will find a university somewhere for my degree.
What was your most challenging task as a senior?
Keeping up with all activities and keeping up with all the things that are coming up, because we have so many award ceremonies and different things going on and having to plan for it at the same time.
It's hard to like motivate yourself after you already get into college and after you get your scholarships and everything to like finish the year out. So
Actually doing my work.
Probably showing up to school and actually doing my work, and because I just want to stay at home and not do anything. I'm a senior. I just want to graduate, but it's always good to stay in school and do your work.
The most challenging thing as a senior was having to keep up with your schoolwork and all the extra senior stuff that goes along with it. Now it's fun, but to be able to do it, you got to be able to keep your schoolwork and shit.
Preparing for college.
Getting my work done.
Probably just like senioritis is a thing. You get tired of it and you just want to be done already. So I would say just getting up every day. You get really tired of it. You just want to be done. But you shouldn't do that because you should enjoy your senior year. But probably just that, just the motivation to do what I have to do and get things done.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see myself being a teacher and a cheer coach, and hopefully married and settled down.
mine's basically the same. I hope to be teaching here at Douglas, and I hope to be married with kids.
10 years, I see myself owning my own business, hopefully in Marshall County, and hopefully being the mayor of Douglas or working my way on up to the governor of Alabama.
Rich.
In 10 years, I see myself living comfortably, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, fat stack, but just overall successful, degree done, maybe a master's, open my own engineering company. That's where I see myself in 10 years.
Making money.
I hopefully see myself in 10 years practicing law and serving my community.
I hope that I'm married and settled down somewhere, doing my career being whatever I graduate college for, and just happy and stable in life, I guess.
What is your favorite school tradition?
My favorite school tradition is probably Eagle Week, because we get to do so many different things and it's a lot of fun.
Mine's also Eagle Week.
Homecoming week.
So school tradition, I think it's homecoming week, and just because homecoming week is a fun-filled week in our school, and we've been doing it for years, and I really like it just because you get away from that schoolwork time, and you go into a fun mode, and you get to play and have fun with your peers.
My favorite school tradition would have to be the senior circle. After all the big events and stuff, it hits you and you get emotional. You get real emotional about it, realizing you're not, you spent all these years with these people and you're just about to all go your separate ways.
Eagle Week.
Eagle Week and homecoming.
My favorite school tradition would have to be Eagle Week because it's just something that our parents did, and it's just throughout the decades it's something that we've continued at Douglas, and I like to see it continue after us.
I think homecoming and Eagle Week, they're both pretty incredible, but homecoming usually has more to offer every now and then, and it's a little bit more fun because there's a football game and everything like at the end of the week and stuff. So I'd say homecoming, but Eagle Week's pretty great too.
How has the senior class of 2023 impacted you?
Well, the senior class of 2023 was my first class of seniors here at Douglas High School, and they have definitely showed me what it means to be a cohesive group. Everybody has their own cliques and their own friend groups and stuff like that, and everybody has their differences, but they learn to come together and be a big group of one when it comes to being involved and doing things during Eagle Week and Homecoming Week, and I really appreciated that about the senior class. out of all the classes that I've had while I've been a teacher for 6 years, this class has been the most cohesive group. They work together great, and I really love that about them. Even though they all have differences and they all have their own friend groups, they still come together as one and are there for each other and support each other and love each other through everything that they've gone through this past school year. And I've really loved that about this year's senior class. Overall, they have taught me how to let loose and have a little bit more fun in the classroom. Most of the time I try to act like I'm being all serious and taking life serious in the classroom, but this class has definitely taught me to have more fun in the classroom and be more of myself and be who I want to be, and not try to be the typical teacher who nobody wants to come to and feel comfortable around. So they've definitely taught me to be a little bit more fun.
Solid. Solid.
No, what you-
And this period your favorite class?
I cannot answer that.
You have an answer.
You basically said this exact same thing twice.
I was just trying to explain it more in depth. Should I do it again? Now you're making me do it myself.
No, you just
I don't think I was prepared to answer this. Hold on, let me think.
said cohesive twice. You said come together.
I want to see some tears.
It's okay.
She did great. She did great.
It's okay, you were nervous.
Okay, I think I want to do it again.
Favorite school tradition would have to be the senior circle after every big event. Just lining up, the music, it hits you. You're like,
What did he say?
Just restart.
Yep.
Restart.